So the other day I saw a post that hit me right in the chest. It said, "Shout out to my friends who reached out to me even though I became distant and silent." I read that and thought, damn, that's me. I've been the person, the one who just goes quiet and disappears for a while, and I never really knew why. But that post got me thinking about it. I have dealt with anxiety, and for a long time, I didn't realize how much it was tied to my need for perfection. I thought it was just the way that everyone thought. Like I figured everyone must be out here with millions of voices in their head, multitasking at the same time, right? Trying to give 100% in everything. But now I realize that's not the reality. The truth is, trying to be perfect in everything is quite exhausting. I'm the type who's always been on the go. Work, school, friendships, you name it. I give it my all every single time. I mean, it's just who I am, right? It helps me get things done, but at the same time, it also drains me to the point where I don't even know who I am sometimes. I just find myself running on empty. And I got tired of it, so I started asking myself, why do I feel the need to do the most all of the time? Why can't I just be laid back and chill like my husband? But then I realized my perfectionism comes from the way I was raised. I grew up in the 80s where you didn't get participation trophies, all right? You either won or you didn't. And if you didn't, you learned how to take that L, get up, and try harder next time. Excuses were not tolerated. This wasn't only in sports or in school, but all my extracurriculars were also competitions. I was in competition band and choirs, and everything was about being the best. So in high school, when I wasn't where I wanted to be, like my GPA just wasn't there, I waited kind of late to bust my ass to make up for it. And when I hit college, I overcompensated for all the time that I felt behind. And now here I am, 20 years later, feeling like I'm always playing catch up. But here's the thing, like, I'm realizing trying to be perfect in everything is just a setup, right? It's gonna lead to nothing but burnout. I've already been there. For the past, I don't even know how many years, I've been out here trying to be the perfect mom, the perfect wife, the perfect daughter, the perfect boss, the perfect friend, just basically the perfect fucking human being, right? And it's killing me. Perfection isn't real, and it's a standard that nobody can live up to. I've spent so much energy trying to meet this impossible expectation that I've ended up exhausted, overwhelmed, and sometimes just straight up depressed, to be real. One thing I've learned the hard way is that if you're always giving, and giving without anyone giving back, it's like running on fumes. And eventually, you've got nothing left to give. I looked around and realized, like, realistically, I have a small circle of people who check in on me. I have a wonderful husband and a teenage daughter who honestly is very in tune with my emotional. I'll give her that. And I'm grateful for them and the couple of friends that I do have. But I had to realize that it's on me to protect my energy, right? And make sure that I'm good before I start trying to be good for everyone else. I've had to get real with myself and start saying no more. And at first, that made me feel like I was being selfish. But I had to really check myself, right? After all, saying no is my way of taking care of me. So this year, I'm focusing on keeping my cup full, right? Not empty. I'm making sure that I fill my cup before I start pouring into others. But it has not been easy. Some days, most days, I still want to be that perfect version of myself I created in my head. I am learning slowly to let go of that pressure. I am learning to show up for myself, to show up for my friends in a different way, and even when I'm not my perfect self, and to stop stressing about being perfect. I'm working on being okay with being realistic, flaws and all. So, if you're out here like me, trying to keep it perfect all the time, just know you don't have to. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to say no. It's okay not to have it all together. But most importantly, know you're not alone in this. There are plenty of us out here trying to make it through just one step at a time. And it's okay, y'all. This is our normal. Signing out. She anxious.